Hi there, friends. This is Carrie with Steel Roots Market, and I am hopping on to demonstrate two new size wooden crates, I guess we could call them, that I'm adding to my shop, Steel Roots Market. And I wanted to show you because currently they are going to be listed in two different sizes. This is the original size that I've had done for a long time. And then I just went and resized and made this one a little bit larger, and I'm going to show you why. Because I am in hopes, don't judge me, don't judge this messiness. I'm in hopes of organizing my molds. So I find for myself, right here is my workstation. I really want my stamps, my IOD stamps, and my molds in this location. And so I do like them laid like this. I have to label them still. That's something I have not started and I'm dreading, but I will start to label them on the side. But I do find, because I've had these in several different spots throughout my craft studio, I am pretty much surmising the best option for me, since I'm working right here, is to have them here like this so that I can flip through them and see which one I want. You know, it'll be great when I add the names to the sides, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've had this here now for several months this way, and it worked out well. And at one point I had another layer of them up on top of this basket. This is just a metal basket in here that I had put in, and that worked really well. So what I'm thinking I'll do is put like my holiday ones up high that I don't use much, and then my everyday ones that I use all the time will be able to go in here. If I get rid of this metal riser, I can stack another layer. I still am trying to figure out the best solution for me for these little molds. You know, it's just a variety of, you know, the old molds like you get. Oh, they're old Martha Stewart ones, and they're old. And like I have tons of these now that, you know, they don't fit. So I got to still think about that. But that's my plan. So, a long time ago, I had them in here, and I really liked that. This got moved to use for a different decor piece in my studio. I love having things at my desk for seasonal that way I know I'm using, especially if I'm paper crafting or making cards or doing something. I like to have these little containers. So I created this next size larger because you may have seen in pictures that I had shared that this style works great with these newer, smaller IODs, but the regular size, let me get some. These are not IOD, but they work well for that. Let me just find, okay, here's one. So they wouldn't fit. So now I created this mold, this box. I'm sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand to fit these, of course. So they will fit it. And what I'm going to do is label that side, put these in, and then stack them on top of here in here to hopefully clean up this mess and make it into a good organization. If it don't work after a while, I still have the totes I can use for something else. I mean, it would be great if you want to be able to layer them like this in here and set and have this all painted pretty and, you know, use it at your craft station if that works for you, which I love, but I just don't have the space anymore to display them out like that. Plus, actually, I need to use them. And now that I'm looking here, I have all these. These are old IOD molds, like back in the day. These are smaller, so these will fit really well. Again, I'm doing this with one hand. Okay, so like these are old IODs, so those will fit perfectly in this smaller size, the original size. So when I label these, when I add these to the shop, this size, it's going to be labeled, I think I'm going to name it DIY brick box, is what I'm thinking, because it replicates a brick mold, which you could do so many fun things with this. I mean, the molds, the transfers, the new, oh goodness, that new gorgeous IOD mold, the big one. This one, sorry, the glare. This one, this would be beautiful along here. Transfers, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to put this one in. This is going to be DIY brick mold. Then I'm going to add this one in. And this is the larger one. And I'm going to label it DIY brick mold 2. Maybe I'll put a 2 or say, and then in the descriptions, used to house my IOD molds or something. I'll put that. But make sure, if this is the one you want, make sure you look for that in the listing. Now, when I get done with this, I am going to put my camera into my phone holder and do some tips on recreating these, because as you can imagine, it takes a little bit to put these together. They would come to you unassembled like this, and you're going to put them together, line them up and put them together. Now, if you want, you can use a good quality wood glue, but for these particular ones, this one a long time ago and this one that I put together last night, this one I'm working, I'm not putting wood glue in because they fit so tightly and snugly. And then once you put paints and all the stuff on there, it's fine. I just wanted to tell you, maybe I'll just go ahead and tell you right now since I've got this going. When you put this together, a tip is I'm not going to do it right now here because it would bounce and be all crazy, but I put a towel down and then put this in and then go around, and sometimes I put another cloth on top of where I'm adding this. You know, I'll put a cloth down and gently tap these to guide them into place. Okay, and do your best. So like as you can see, I've put this one together this far. They're not going to be perfect. I buy my wood from a variety of different places, so I can't always guarantee that, you know, the pieces are going to line up perfectly. Now, if you come across, these ones are working out so fine, but say I was trying to put this and I just couldn't get it to slide in effortlessly, and you weren't doing well with the hammer technique, you can come in with a small sanding block, a little piece of sandpaper, and sand these ever so gently around it, and then they'll slide in for you. Okay, that's just tips from any of my DIY surfaces that I add. Now, I will be putting a limit on these because, as my customers know, I work by myself, and so I get I have to do all these when I get big orders in by myself, so I will be limiting these when I open them in the cart. And I will also yeah, I'll be doing limited number of these depending on how they go and my schedule. But I just wanted to share it because I will show you a picture once I get them done and start my organization process of these molds. I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to work good because, again, like I said, a long time ago I had 2 baskets, but I needed the basket, so I had removed it, and it worked well because this is where I work. I love my molds. I want to use them. Just like my IOD stamps, I want them here so that I go to them first before my other products. So I think this is going to work out well for me for this storage solution. But they turn out, even if it's not something that you want, they are cute baskets to decorate and use in your decor. So you can check for these on my website. I'll leave all the links in the description of the YouTube video. But it's basically go to steelrootsmarket.com. Make sure you sign up for emails. I have a lot of great things happening coming up, especially my new membership that's going to be launching, where I'm going to be offering exclusive kits. We're going to be doing, it has so much stuff in it. I'm so excited. This is something I've been really wanting to shape up and do. This is my passion. So make sure you're on my email list so you can get notifications, shop updates when I'm offering new things. I still have IOD left of the new spring collection available to ship out. Also, my replacement order should be here. Today's Tuesday. So it should be here Thursday. If you order anything that says pre-order on it in the new spring collection, like I said, it'll be here hopefully Thursday. I will turn around and ship those right out to you. There's still some things in stock, and I don't hold items, so I will ship it right out to you. And let's see what else. So make sure you get on the email list. You can visit there. I would love for you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you order any of these, please share what you think you might do with them. And I think they're really pretty. I love this transfer on them. I still have this transfer in stock. And I need to finish. I was going to do a few more things. But how pretty, too. Another idea to put the labels on there. And you could put just like the labels so that you could put your molds or whatever have you in those. So thank you guys and have a fantastic day.